Hi, this is William here, and today we're going to talk about sitemaps. So sitemaps are a way to tell Google about pages on your site they may not otherwise discover. In its simplest terms, an XML sitemap, usually called sitemap with a capital S in it, and is a list of the pages on your website. Creating and submitting a sitemap helps make sure that Google knows about all the pages on your site, including URLs that may not be discoverable by Google's normal crawling process. You can create a sitemap based on the sitemap protocol, or you can submit a text file or RSS/Atom feed as a sitemap. In addition, you can also use sitemaps to provide Google with metadata about specific types of content on your site, including video, images, mobile, news, and software source code. For example, video sitemap entry can specify the running time, category, and family-friendly status of a video. An image sitemap entry can provide information about an image's subject matter, type, and license. You can also use a sitemap to provide additional information about your site, such as the date it was last updated and how often you expect the page to change. I recommend that you use a separate sitemap to submit news information. Sitemaps are particularly helpful if your site has dynamic content or your site has pages that aren't easily discovered by Googlebot during the crawl process. For example, pages featuring rich Ajax or images. Your site is new and has few links to it. Googlebot crawls the web by following the links from one page to another, so if your site isn't well linked, it may be hard for Google to discover it. Your site has a large archive of content pages that are not well linked to each other or are not linked at all. Google doesn't guarantee they will crawl or index all of your URLs. However, they use the data in your sitemap to learn about your site structure, which will allow Google to improve our crawler schedule and do a better job crawling your site in the future. In most cases, webmasters will benefit from sitemap submission. In no case will you be penalized for it. Google adheres to Sitemap Protocol Point 9 as defined by sitemaps.org. Sitemaps created for Google using the Sitemap Protocol Point 9 are therefore compatible with other search engines that adopt the standards of sitemaps.org. WordPress sitemaps. There's a number of application plugins for WordPress, and I'll list just a few of them for you to choose the one you like the best. This is actually the best way to handle sitemap creation for WordPress sites, as these applications are fully compliant with the Sitemap Protocol. Google XML Sitemaps. This plugin will generate a special XML sitemap which will help search engines like Google, Bing, Yahoo, and Ask.com to better index your site. With such a sitemap, it's much easier for the crawlers to see the complete structure of your site and retrieve it more efficiently. The plugin supports all kinds of WordPress-generated pages as well as custom URLs. Additionally, it notifies all major search engines every time you create a post about the new content. Simple Google Sitemap XML. Simple Google Sitemap XML generates a valid Google XML sitemap which can then be used with Google's webmaster tools. This plugin is meant to be simple and it just works. You can now tweak the following settings in the options panel: enable disable priority and or frequency, enable disable tags, enable disable the categories, and choose to store your sitemap XML file in the root of your website or in the plugins directory. Every time you publish a new post or page or delete a post or page, a new sitemap gets created automatically, which means you don't have to do anything. Google XML Sitemap Generator for WordPress. This plugin generates an XML sitemap compliant sitemap of your WordPress blog. This format is supported by Ask, Google, Yahoo, and MSN. More information about the XML sitemaps are and how they can help you to get indexed by the major search engines can be found at sitemaps.org and the search engine watch.blog. And that concludes the presentation on sitemaps video, and this is William, and I'll see you the next time.